Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So today I'm going to be making some of the powder that is actually like the Hidden Valley Ranch, but it's actually homemade. Now granted, you probably will have, well, that's not too bad. The ingredients, well, right there, is not too bad chemical wise, okay? But I'm sure if you look at the Hidden Valley Ranch actual real container, I'm sure it's a lot worse as far as chemical wise. I have a lot of my spices and stuff out here, so of course unless you actually have a lot of these spices, it's not going to be as cheap for you to do at first. This container, the buttermilk, runs about $5 nowadays, and you can probably get about 4 batches or so out of this, maybe 4, maybe 5. So like I said, I have a lot of these spices already here because this is what I do. This is the things I do. So it's not going to be as far as a cost thing for me. Now, granted, if you were to buy, I think this container, once I finally make this up, this is closer to the $8 or something if I remember right. I know the package of 2 runs about $3 here in Michigan, so I don't know how much they are in your state. But either way, it's still very expensive, and if you can make it at home a little bit cheaper with less chemicals, that's what it's all about, right? So bring it down here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. As you can see, I got all my spices out here. So you need a half a cup of the buttermilk, all right? Go ahead and throw that in here. And then I'm going to need 3 tablespoons of the parsley. I'll be doing, you want to look for the video. Steve and Jack are coming over today, and Steve is on a different diet that he needs to have more of the keto stuff like that. So that's just what we're going to go ahead and choose to do for this. That's what he said he wanted. Then you want 1 tablespoon of garlic, and I probably didn't tell you what I was making. That cracked chicken. I'm just going to put just a little bit more garlic because I like garlic. And then 2 teaspoons of granulated onion, which I'll probably put 3 because I love onion. Alright. There's 2 teaspoons of dill weed. Because as you can see, this makes up quite a big batch of this. 1 teaspoon of dried chives. Now some of these are mine. Some of these are actually ones that I actually had gotten from like Amazon or something. 1 teaspoon of salt. I am just going to do half a teaspoon because I don't think everything needs as much salt as it says. A half a teaspoon of pepper. Alright. And a half a teaspoon of sugar. Make sure I go over this whole list here to make sure I have everything right here. Oh, I didn't do the teaspoons of granulated onion. See, that's why I was double checking. And 2 teaspoons of granulated onion. Alright, so this is the recipe to it. This will be down below. Alright, so what I'm going to do is get out a lid. Now, I don't know for sure how long this stays in the refrigerator. I know this buttermilk container says it's got an expiration date of March of 2026. I don't know for sure once you mix this if this actually becomes the same time. Does it stay in the refrigerator the same? I don't know. But it's something that, you know, you could check, or I'll see if I can't check. But what I would probably do is before each use, like any of my stuff that I make up, I give it a good shake. But I mean, that right there is probably a good, probably 4 of those packages. So even if you had to go out and buy this, if you don't have any other things here. I mean, this easily is probably 2 or 3 of those packages that you get from the store. So I think that's going to work very well for dinner tonight. I'm looking forward to trying that, and it's going to be like I said, this could be the cracked chicken. They want you to obviously sometimes make it in a crock pot, and then the one he sent to me is actually just you put it on the stove, you know, cook up the chicken, and then to melt the cheese, you put it in the oven. I don't know why I just can't put the lid on it, so that's what I'm going to be doing. There's no reason to put it in the oven and warm up the oven. So look for that. When I do make the video, it will be tagged actually in this video. And looking forward to seeing how good dinner tastes tonight. And let me know if you have ever made this before, and if you have, do you like it? I guess you can put this you store this in a glass airtight container up to 1 month, it said. To make ranch dressing, combine 1 tablespoon of seasoning mix with a half a cup of mayo and a half a cup of milk. Whisk and combine and refrigerate for at least a half an hour. Stir when ready. And if you want to make the ranch dip, you'd use 2 tablespoons of the seasoning with 16 ounces of sour cream. So, you know, that could make, I mean, I love sour cream. I know there's a brand here in Michigan that's Country Fresh. And I know Dean's make Country Fresh, but I don't like Dean's, but I like Country Fresh. Go figure that one out. But, I mean, that could be something, you know, you could easily take that little 8-ounce tub. And, I mean, that 8-ounce tub, even in the store of ranch mix, is like super duper expensive, where you could actually make this, you know, for pretty much maybe $1.25 or something, with just, you know, I would use probably the 1 tablespoon in the 8-ounce container. I don't know. So let me know in the comments down below if you've ever made this before. What did you think of it? I didn't realize it was, I already had it down here for the 1 month. So you wouldn't want to make a whole bunch of it unless it's something you eat a whole bunch of it. But I'm going to go ahead and when I try this, I am going to try to make some of it actually in a ranch dip and see how well I like that. And yeah, thank you very, very much for stopping by. You have a very blessed and wonderful day.